Hello friends, I just wanted to show you a quilt. It's actually a baby quilt called an Eye Spy Quilt that I have completed recently to give to a friend who's having a baby in the next couple of months. This one has all been made out of flannelette, and obviously being a baby quilt, a lot of the designs are sort of children's designs. And the way that the Eye Spy Quilt works is when a child is very young, you can talk to them about language and colour. So find the blue square, find the pink square, etc. As they get a little bit older, you can increase that to light blue or dark blue, so different tones. You can find different animals. There's bees, there's dogs, there's koalas. You can identify which animals are native to Australia and which animals are not native to Australia. You could talk about sizes of animals. There's some plants on here as well, so you could talk about the different types of plants and seed pods and flowers and etc. along those lines. So you can talk, there's some old cassette tapes here. So you could talk about different technologies and how things have changed over time. So basically it's a useful quilt because it can be used for tummy time or to keep a young child warm, but it's also used as an educational quilt. Now when I made it, it's made in, I'll hold it up for you. It's made in rows of squares. So for example, this row here sits down here, but they're offset. So each time you make a square, this square here has a short piece on it and a long piece on it. And then this block here has the square, has a short piece and a long piece. And you construct it by turning it around each time so that they move from one side, and then the next one's on the opposite side of that column. And then this one's back on this side, and so on. So they switch sides all the way down, and then you do opposite with the next row. And so what happens is you end up with the blocks that kiss. So for example, these two here are kissing blocks. And then you can see here, for example, these two here kiss, and the pattern follows. So kissing blocks there as well. And then I hand quilted it. And I had put a border on the outside as well. So it's all the pattern fabrics. I think they were about 10 centimeters each. And then these were 2 or 3 inches, but you can work out your own how big you want things to be. And then a border around the outside. All the scraps I used to make the binding on the edge. And when I went to do the back, I backed it with the white or the cream, and I didn't have quite enough, so I made a patch stripe down the middle on the back as well. And that just meant that I didn't have to buy any more fabric, and it just gives a bit more on the back to show as well. So that's an Eye Spy quilt. And when I quilted it, I went around each set of kissing pair and then diagonally through the middle. And I did that by hand, using the Gutermann quilting thread in a cream colour, and it actually didn't take that long. And the inside is a warm and natural batting, so it's a bit of fun. Anyway, love to hear any questions you might have, and just a reminder, it's called an Eye Spy Quilt, which is obviously very functional but has an educational purpose as well. Anyway, thanks for joining me.